Um, what I'd like to draw your attention to is the support of your pelvis. And almost every day when I start, I will just kind of rock the pelvis back and forth. So that means like lifting the tailbone and then kind of tucking over, exaggerating by tucking it down. And what you're looking for eventually is that the tailbone is just long, right? It's not tucked under and it's not creating an over arch in the low back. And then once you find that positioning of the whole pelvis, just a little bit of tone, a little bit of tone in the low belly to help support that positioning. Not a gripping. This can take time to play with as well. And then when you feel that stability and the alignment of the pelvis, see if you can begin to lengthen the spine. So you lengthen it upwards, and we're looking for a neutral spine, not a straight spine. There's some natural curves. You're lifting up through the back, lifting up, draw your shoulders up, back down, and around. Let the shoulder girdle settle into place. Lengthen up through the back of the neck. And then see that your chin is parallel to the floor, right? The head back just a touch, ears over the shoulders. As far as the arms, see if you can pull the elbows back so that they are alignment with the shoulder joint, and then let your hands just rest on top of the thighs here. And then eventually connecting to a sense of stillness. And what you're really doing here is just releasing your intention to move. And so there is a necessary core activation within the body, but there is a softness that surrounds that activation. And you can close your eyes and take your awareness inward now. And then step 2 is to be aware of breathing. And notice how the previous step of alignment and stillness supports your effortless observation of breathing. You'll maintain a little bit of engagement in the low belly, but you can soften through the upper belly and around the ribs and begin to feel the flow of your breathing there. Feel how the breath is filling in all dimensions, so through the back, through the sides, and through the front. And right now, pay attention as you exhale and as you come to the end of the exhalation. Just relax and let the inhalation begin. And at the end of the inhalation, again, relax and let the exhalation begin. And as you, over many breaths, even out the connections, the flow of your breathing becomes effortless. You allow the breath to deepen on its own. You release any effort around breathing. And one breath now is flowing into the neck without sound, without pause. And the flow of your breath serves as an anchor for your awareness. Then you allow your mind to be filled with the unbroken sensations of breathing. Let the whole body breathe. And take your attention now to the crown of your head and soften through the forehead, the temples, the jaw, all the muscles of the face soften. Take your attention into the inner space of the head. Relax the backs of the eyes, the inner ears, the inner edges of the nose, and part the teeth. Let the tongue soften and relax all the way back to the root of the tongue. Relax the neck and the throat. As you soften the shoulders, you can move your awareness through the right and the left arms, through the upper arms, the elbows, wrists, hands, fingers, and then move up through the hands, wrists, elbows, shoulder joints. You relax the upper chest, upper back, and the heart center that rests in between. Move down now through the back ribs. Your awareness moves to both the right and the left side of the body around the waist. And you're aware of the belly and the movement of breathing there again. Move down through the hips. Relax both the inner and outer thighs, the knees, the ankle, the foot, and the toes. Move back through the foot and the heel. You'll trace through the lower leg to the knees, the long bones of the upper leg back through the pelvis, and collect your awareness right at the tailbone. Allow the spine to be your guide as you move your awareness upward. So as you're traveling through the spine, if you need to find a little length, you can go ahead and do that as though you're breathing into the vertebrae. Lifting up through the low back, the mid back, the space between the shoulder blades again. Lengthening the back of the neck, pulling the head back just a little bit. Relaxing through the back of the head and the crown. You'll refine your awareness now to step forward to the space just at the base and the inside of the nose. So be aware of the first touch of breath as you breathe in. It's cool and it moves in and out. And as you breathe out, it moves down and out and feels slightly warm. Awareness in the movement of breathing becomes a support for the mind, and it reduces your mind's tendency to wander. And you can begin to feel the movement of breath as it enters the nose and follow that movement of breathing along the inner ceiling of the nostrils. And then follow that as you exhale, that same movement of breathing down and out. And with each breath in, you just probe a little bit further along the ceiling of the nostrils. And this is done gently without forcing. Each breath in until you find that your awareness comes to the space at the center of the mind, the eyebrow center. And each breath out will be down and out along the ceiling of the nostrils, the base of the nose. And this is a restful focus for the mind. And you can also now include and coordinate the sound. So on your inhale, so that as you breathe in, so takes you to the center of the mind. And then you can breathe out and hear within your own mind the sound hum. So you breathe in so, then you breathe out hum. Coordinating the sound with the movement of breath in this way is the fifth step. And as a very natural sense of ease arises within you, you're letting yourself rest in that ease. And can you continue to let the mind rest in the observation and the sound of breathing in this way? And when you're ready to conclude your practice, you can let go of that pattern of movement, let go of the sound, a little deeper breath. Finish with a sense of gratitude for all that came together for you to be here to practice. If it feels comfortable for you to finish your practice, I finish just by taking my hands around my heart and just slightly folding forward, symbolically sealing in any benefits received. And if you've gotten in touch with that sense of ease, set the intention to carry it with you today, knowing that it's always, always streaming through you. When you're ready, maybe roll your shoulders or rub your hands together and then place them over your eyes. Open your eyes and the warm hands. And when you're ready, you can come back to your camera.